clicking on this link, start the service. Now you see it says started, right? Okay. Okay. We'll come back to the services in detail within a short time. But before that, I want to tell you something about the Oracle BA architecture. OBIEE architecture. Okay. It is based on the Oracle SOA architecture. You know what is SOA? Services Oriented Architecture. Fine?
Yes.
Okay, now the architecture is very simple. Very, very simple. Okay. You have a web browser, right? So, can you name me a few web browsers?
IE and Mozilla.
IE, Mozilla, Firefox, Opera, Safari, right? Different web browser. What is a web browser used for?
So basically, whatever the data it gets from the server, it will display on the front end.
A web browser is an application software that will help us to connect to the internet, right? Yes or no? Without a browser, I cannot connect to the internet, right? So a web browser is an application software which will help you to connect to the internet. Okay. Now this web browser has to connect to a web server. Okay. Web browser has to connect to a web server. How does it communicate? There should be some See, if you want to attend OBIEE class, you should have internet connection and also go to meeting software installed on your computer, right?
Yes.
Similarly, if I want to talk to you, I should have your cell phone number so that I can call and talk to you, right? Yes. Now, similarly, the web browser has to communicate with the web server. It uses communication mechanisms like HTTP, TCP/IP protocols. Okay. You know what is HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. These are the protocols which a web browser uses to communicate with the web server. Fine? Yes?
Yes.
Web browser communicates with the web server using HTTP, TCP/IP protocols. Clear? Now this web server here, it is also called as a presentation server. What is it also called as? Because this is a server which will help in displaying the data over the web browser. Web server will provide the web browser with the sufficient data that it has to display it. Okay?
Yes.
So presentation server helps in the presentation of the data. Okay, so it is also called as the web server or the presentation server, and there is a name. The name is analytics. What is the name? Analytics is the name of the web server or the presentation server. Okay, fine. Now whatever the presentation server, you see Oracle BA presentation server. This is also called as the Oracle BA web server. Okay. You can also call this as Oracle BA web server. Fine? And it has a name. What is its name? Analytics. What is its name? Analytics. Analytics. Okay. Now the web server has to communicate with the most important server, the heart of the OBIEE application, the Oracle BI server. Okay? You see the Oracle BA server here, right?
Yes.
This is the heart of the OBIEE application. This is the heart of the OBIEE application.
BI server.
Yeah. So this actually processes the data. Got it? This is actually processing the entire data. Fine? Now, your web server has to communicate with the OBIEE server. So I told you again there should be some communication mechanism. Yes or no?
Yes. Mhm.
Now how does it communicate? How does it communicate? There should be some communication mechanism. So the web server communicates with the Oracle BA server using a default ODBC driver. What is that? Using a default,
ODBC driver.
you know ODBC, Open Database Connectivity. Fine.
Yes. Mhm.
It uses a default ODBC driver called as Analytics Web.
Oh,
So what is the default ODBC driver's name it uses?
analytics web.
This is very important interview question. Definitely they will ask you. First question when you attend the interview is,
Mhm.
explain me about the architecture of OBIEE. First question will be like this. Okay.
Oh. Mhm.
So the web server communicates with the Oracle BS server using the default ODBC driver Analytics Web. Fine.
Mhm. Yes.
So what is this Analytics Web? It is a default ODBC driver, Open Database Connectivity. You know what do you mean by Open Database Connectivity? Open Database Connectivity is a database communication mechanism by which you can connect to any type of database. Okay,
Mhm.
it's not reserved for a special type of connectivity only. It's not reserved like that. Using ODBC, it is open mechanism. You can connect using, you can connect it to a notepad file. You can connect to a Excel sheet. You can connect to a what to say, Visual Foxford database, an Oracle database, a SQL server. Open is like, it's like an, you know, open air theater. Did you hear of this open air theater anytime?
No, never been.
No problem. Actually, military, our Indian military training, there will be military college of electrical and mechanical engineering. For their entertainment purpose, they should go to movies, but they are not allowed outside the college. There will be an inbuilt theater which is open air theater. Okay. So Saturday evening one Hindi movie, Sunday evening one English movie. That is their life. So it is like open air. One white color wall will be there in a ground, and from a small room a projector will be played, and the screen will be displayed on the uh, that white color wall, and everyone can sit in the ground open. You can just think of a cinema theater in US where there is no roof, nothing, everything is open, right? So that is what is open database connectivity also. You can connect to any type of database. Got it? Okay? Right. Now you see my web server. Just a minute, 1 minute. Amar? 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 गाड़ी तो पर तुम पाइप होती हो सर इसके बाद सर गाड़ी पे तुम मतलब गाड़ी पे Yeah, fine, I'm back. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So, now you see web browser is communicating with the web server is communicating with the OBIEE server using corresponding mechanisms, communication mechanisms, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now you have the OBIEE server here. Now the OBIEE server has to communicate with different data sources. Okay. Now let's say one of the data source is a flat file, a notepad file. Okay. Let's say the next is DB2 database. Next DBase. Next Excel. Next Oracle. Let's say these are the data sources. Now how do you think this OBIEE server is going to connect to these data sources? There should be also some communication mechanism, right? How? You tell me now. How is that web server communicating with OBIEE server using?
So there's one processes data. So Oracle BI server.
No. The web server is communicating with OBIEE server using what?
Is it a cluster server?
No. Where are you going? Don't go anywhere. Don't go out of the concept. See, the web server is communicating with the OBIEE server using what?
A presentation server. ODBC driver.
Default ODBC driver analytics web, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now my question is, your OBIEE server has to communicate with different databases, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? First of all, OBIEE is highly scalable in the sense it can connect to any type of data source. It can be anything. It can be Oracle, e-business suite, SAP modules, anything it can connect to and analyze the data. That is the specialty. Even a notepad file also you can connect it to and get the data from it, because usually in olden days, imagine 10 years before, did you have anything like a database management system? 10-15 years before?
No.
Yes? No. Only thing that we had is the notepad files where we used to store the data, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now let's say I want to analyze those files also, it should be possible. Analysis means any type of data should be analyzed, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So your OBIEE server has to connect to a notepad file or a DB2 or a database, Excel, etc. etc. Now how do you think that your OBIEE server is going to get connected with these databases, these data sources? How? Okay, I'll give. Pardon?
No, go ahead.
No problem. Tell me your answer. No problem.
So say for example, in Java and all we used to write this ODBC host, take username, password, something like that.
That is JDBC, Java Database Connectivity, right?
Yeah, JDBC, yes.
That is exclusively when you want to connect to some Java-based applications, right? Or you want to connect to a database. You want to connect to a database using your Java, then you use JDBC, right?
Right.
JDBC is limited to only Java applications. Yes or no?
Yes.
But we are not limited to Java. It is like the server should be able to communicate with any type of database. How? Okay, I'll give you one simple example. Shanta is there, and who is her best friend?
Best friend.
No best friend?
Just like some name, ABC, something like that.
No, you should tell me your best friend's name. You don't have any friend? Come on, everyone. Yeah.
Okay, just write something like Sunita. Okay, Sunita is my good friend.
Okay, Sunita. Okay. Now, if I want to talk to you, I should have your cell phone number, right? Now, if I want to talk to your friend Sunita, I should have Sunita's cell phone number. Yes or no?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So similarly, if you want to connect to a particular database, you should make use of the corresponding ODBC driver. Yes or no?
Right.
See, if I want to connect to Oracle, I should make use of Oracle ODBC driver. If I want to make to DBase, I should make use of DBase ODBC driver. Similarly, if I want to connect to Notepad, I should make use of the Notepad ODBC driver. So, open database communication is open. So, you use an ODBC driver corresponding to the Notepad to connect to Notepad, right? If I want to connect to Excel, I use a ODBC driver corresponding to Excel. Fine? Okay? Understood now?
Yeah.
So, if I want to talk to Sunita, I should use Sunita's phone number only to dial. Yes or no?
Yes.
If I want to talk to Shanta, I should use Shanta's cell phone number only. I cannot use Shanta's cell phone number and talk to Sunita. Yes or no?
Yes.
If she is with you, I say I want to talk to Sunita, you will give it to her. Yes?
Yes, that's
But if she is not with you, then impossible. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So, your Oracle BI server uses corresponding ODBC driver. Corresponding ODBC drivers to connect to different data sources, Notepad, DB2, DBase, Excel, Oracle, etc. etc. Understood? Yes?
Yes.
Now the process is vice versa again, reverse. Data is extracted from Notepad or any of the data sources, right? Yes?
Yes.
Now the corresponding ODBC driver will pick the data and send it to the Oracle BI server. Then the Oracle BI server here it is. Then the Oracle BI server will send the data to the web server. Will send the data to the web server. Then the web server will display the data on the web browser like this. Understood now?
Yeah.
Got it now?
Yes. Yes. Understood.
Yes. Now your communication will be like this. Web browser to web server. Okay?
So we have communication from the web browser to the web server using the protocol HTTP or TCP. Then from the presentation layer to
and TCP/IP.
In TCP/IP. Then from the web server to we will use this default ODBC driver for connecting to the database. So we have from the default from the presentation server to OBIEE business intelligence server, and from that based on whatever database we connect to, if it is Notepad or if it is like Excel or Oracle, based on that we will use the corresponding ODBC driver.
Oh. Fine. So you understood now very clearly, very simple, right? Actually, the architecture is very big. There are other components also involved in it. Okay. But I don't want to make you confused. This is the direct default architecture. If you tell it to anyone, so they will think that yes, this lady knows the complete architecture. Got it now? Okay. So you know the other components, right? You know the presentation service. I mean, you know the web browser. You know the web server, also called as the presentation server. You have to remember the name. Name is analytics, right?
Yes.
Then you know the BI server. Fine? Understood?
Yes.
Web browser to web server to BI server to data sources.
Yes.
No, reverse, vice versa. Data sources to BI server to web server to web browser. This is the simple architecture. Okay? Fine?
Yes.
Right. Now if you go back to the services here, right? Okay. Now you know what is Oracle BI server. It is the heart of the OBIEE application. This is the main server, main data processing center. Okay? Fine. Next, Oracle BI presentation server. You know what is Oracle BI presentation server? It is also called as a web server, and it is used to present the data to the end users. Without the presentation server, data cannot be presented. Okay? Yes. Next, Oracle BI Java host server. Fine? Now this is very important. See, if I come down to your house, suddenly I am in US, I call you, Shanta, I am in US, I am coming to your house. Okay? Or I'll say I'll give you a surprise. When you come to your house, I am just sitting on the sofa. And you don't know, actually you cannot recognize me. I say I am your OBIEE trainer. Then you will be very surprised, right?
Yes.
Or you will say, why did you come to my house? Get lost. You will not say like that, right?
No.
So I will be your guest. Yes or no?
Yes, definitely.
And you are my host, right?
Yes.
So whatever you will ask the guest. So what you would like to have? Coffee or tea or cool drink? Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? You want to eat or you want to eat Hyderabad biryani, right? So similarly, the Java host server. This is Java host. Java host in the sense, this server, the name itself says that this is going to host the required Java for other servers. See, every server needs Java. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because all the services are based on Java. All the services are based on Java. So the Oracle BI Java host server, first thing is that it hosts the required Java for all the services. Okay. And one more important thing is that all the graphics, images, charts, are displayed only when the Java host server is running. Okay. I will show you the importance. You see the Java host server now. It is started, right? Yes?
Yes.
I'll go to the presentation services, which starts the Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise, login. Go to administrator, login. Now you see the chart. The chart is getting displayed now, right? You see the charts?
Yes.
These charts images are getting displayed only because the Java server is running here, right?
Yes.
Immaterial of the Java host server, this report will run. You see, this is report. This is the actual report. These are the charts and images, right? Yes. Now, if you go and stop the Java server, I see Oracle BI Java server, I'm stopping it. Okay. No, just refresh this. You see the refresh button here. Just refresh it.
Okay.
What happened now? What happened?
Yeah, images went away.
The text is being displayed, right? Text is being displayed. But images, the normal report is being displayed, but images are not displayed. Why? Because Java host server is mandatory to display all images and graphical content. That is very important. They'll ask you.
Oh.
Very important question. What happens if the Oracle BI Java host server is not running? Your answer should be there's nothing to happen if the Java host server is not running. All the reports will be displayed except the graphics. That should be your answer. Got it?
I'll just write it down.
No. Listen.
What?
Shanta,
Yeah.
see, don't get worried. Actually, this thing will be recorded. You can go through, and I have important interview questions which I'll give you. Don't write it down. It's waste of time actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We have technology to make use of. So don't what to say? Don't waste time. Actually, it's waste of time writing. Because this is an online class, so you need not write. You just listen, recording is done. So that's why whenever I specify important, so that I use the word important. So when you hear the recording, you hear that word important and you just concentrate on that. Okay?
Yeah.
So every time I say, every day in the class I say important interview question. So this is an important interview question. What happens if the Java host server is not running? Right now it's not running, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Still I'm able to display the report. Still I can create report also, you see. I can still create reports. See, I can still create report, right? Yes. But I cannot create a chart out of it, you see. Chart cannot be displayed, right? Yes or no? But now what I do, now I will start the OC for the server. I mean, sorry, the Java host server. Okay? Java server started now, right?
Yes.
Now you just click on this redraw button.
Okay.
Okay?
What did
Fine.
you do? Come back again?
No. I just clicked on redraw. It was taking some time to connect and draw the chart. So what I done is I just removed two columns. Columns were no calendar year and let's say calendar month description. Now I'll add. Now the chart will change. Let's say calendar month description is also added. Redraw. See now? Right?
Oh, okay.
Fine?
Yeah.
Yes. So understood? Now if I stop the Java host, charts will not be displayed. Understood now the importance of Java host server? So they'll ask you, if the Java host server is not running, so there's nothing going to happen. You can still display the reports, default reports, but graphs or images or charts that are there for the report will not be displayed. That should be your answer. Fine?
Yeah.
So understood, you understood about all the three servers, Oracle BI server, Oracle BI presentation server, Oracle BI Java host server. Okay? Fine? Yes?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Now we have to learn about two important servers again, Oracle BI scheduler server and Oracle BI cluster controller server. Okay? Now I will tell you about Oracle BI scheduler server. Okay? Fine? Now what do you mean by schedule, Shanta? What is your class schedule?
Yeah, 6:30, so something to start at 6:30 or 7.
No, not 6:30 actually, 7 o'clock. 7. Yeah, today I think you logged in at 6:40 only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ganesh was telling me Sir, actually she logged in very early. He told me the class is at 7 o'clock. So actually I was, I just returned yesterday night 9 o'clock to my house. So I was just taking rest and I told I'll log in exactly at 7. So you saw I logged in at 6:57 a.m. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So he was telling that, sir, Shanta is logged in at 6:40 only. Your phone is not reachable. And I said, okay, no problem, no problem. So actually our schedule is 7 to 8. Is that time okay or half an hour early, 6:30 to 7:30? What do you say?
Actually, for you, 7 o'clock means it is evening. For me, 6:30. So because half an hour time difference, right? Between
Okay.
12 and a half. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. 7 to 8.
So my morning 7 o'clock. See, what is the time now? What is your time now? There?
For me, it is 7:06. So for you, it will be morning 7:36. Right?
Yes, very good. So just half an hour. So my 7 will be your 6:30 in the evening, right?
Yes.
That's fine? That's fine with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay then, no problem. So, yeah. So what is this? It's a schedule. Schedule is nothing but some period of time, right?
Yeah.
1 hour, 6:30 to 7:30 or 7 to 8. This is my scheduling. Actually, my schedules will be like this. Morning 5:30 to 6:30, 6:30 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8:30. That's it. 3 sessions. If 3 batches are there. Then again evening 7:30 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9:30, 9:30 to 10:30, sometimes 11 to 12 based on timings of different country zones. Okay? Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what is scheduling? Scheduling is you're allotting some time to take some time for some task, right?
Yes.
Similarly, you have this Oracle-based scheduler server. What this schedules? Scheduler server has to schedule something, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now what it has to schedule? When we generate different reports, you have to send it to the clients, right? Clients will ask for reports at particular time only. They will take the reports. As you go on preparing, you cannot throw the reports to them. Yes or no?
Yes.
You should give the reports to them only when they ask and at correct time when they need them. Yes? Right?
Yeah.
Yes. So now, let's say I am your client and you are OBIEE developer. I say, Shanta, please send me the sales report of yesterday. Okay? At 9:30 p.m. IST. At 9:30 p.m. IST. So my morning will be your night, right?
Yes.
9:30 p.m. or my night will be your early morning. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now I have given you a specific time. So what you can do? Let's say I say, Shanta, send me the report at midnight, 12 o'clock. I say, I'm asking you to send me the report at midnight, 1:30. So will you wake up without sleeping and just wait for 1:30 in the night and then send the report? It's ridiculous, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what you can do is you can schedule the report. You can schedule it. What time this report has to be sent to, who is the person, all the information you can schedule, and automatically is going to send the report at the correct time. Okay? You can also specify the time zones, right? So that scheduling of report is done by your Oracle BA scheduler server. Understood? Yes? But to start this, see, this is manual. To start this, there is some process, there is some configuration process, right?
Yes.
When the time comes for scheduling and all, I will tell you how to configure this. Okay? Fine?
Yes.
But right now, just assume that it is to be configured manually by doing some procedures, by following some instructions. Okay? But what is the ultimate aim of Oracle BA scheduler server? To schedule the reports.
Yes.
So how it actually schedules the reports? It creates an agent called as iBot. What is that?
Creates an agent called as, what is it?
iBot. I'll tell you. Don't worry. Your scheduler server creates an agent called as iBot. Okay.
Oh.
Actually, it is part of Oracle BI delivers. It is a part of Oracle BI delivers. When your scheduler server is configured and it starts, there is a concept, there is a mechanism called as delivery. What is delivery? Delivering the content to specific user or specific recipient. Yes or no?
Yes.
Is it courier delivery or parcel delivery, right?
Yes.
Similarly, OBIEE delivers will be started. In that you have an agent called as iBot. See, we have a postman who gives us the letters. But right now in the current scenario, we never hear of any postman. Everything is internet and emails, right? Yes? Only telecommunication, only cellular phones. So iBot actually stands for intelligent bursting output tool. Fine?
Yes.
Intelligent bursting output tool. Now, what is this intelligent bursting output tool? Your iBot can deliver any number of reports to any number of users. That is the specialty.
Oh.
You just schedule the time, and at that time, it can deliver any number of reports to any number of users on correct time, in time, on time. Okay? Fine?
Yes.
So, how your delivers will be executed, how the iBot will be generated, only when your BA scheduler server is running, only when it has started. Got it?
Yeah.
So, that is why if you want to be, see, I will show you how exactly it looks. You go to answers, you see a report AN1, AN2. Yeah, this is one report, right? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you see something called as create iBot. You see it? Yes?
Yes.
Click on this, it opens Oracle delivers. You see Oracle delivers? Yes? Now, this everything will work only when the scheduler server is started. Right now it did not start because I did not configure it. Right? Yes? Now you see, set the schedule for your report. Start date, when you want to start, time of day, set the time zone. Recurrence, how many times you want to send it? Only once, daily, weekly, monthly. Repeat every 5 minutes until so and so time. End date, end by. So this is your schedule. Recipients, to whom you want to send. Send a copy to myself and choose specific recipients also. The delivery content, the destinations. Okay. So you can put a condition also on your report. Okay. The priority, high, low, normal. You can set the priority also for the report. Right? So all this we will see in Oracle delivers. So this concept will come at the ending of the training Oracle delivers. At that time I will show you how to configure the scheduler server, how to work with delivers and create iBots. Right now there is no iBot. You see my iBots, this folder is empty. No iBots. I did not create any iBot and save it, right? Understood now? Right? Go back to answers. Okay, Oracle answers now. Go back to dashboards, Oracle Interactive Dashboards. Fine? Your charts are back again. Right?
Yes.
Yes. So understood the importance of Oracle BI scheduler server?
Yes.
Now I'll ask you one question. Okay. Now let's say your work time is daily 8 hours, right? Suddenly your project manager calls you and says, Shanta, you need to work for extra 16 hours continuously.
Okay.
So 16 plus 8, 24 hours. Do you work? Will you work?
No, I need sleep also.
No, you say. So, but he says, Shanta, if you work for this one day, I am going to pay you $500 extra. So what do? Then you will think of. Then you will think, right? Just only one day, no? I'm getting extra pay. But he says, after 2 days, he says, you have to work today also, 24 hours. Then you say, I don't want your 500. I don't want $500. My health is important. Yes or no? Right?
Yes, that's true.
So actually what happens, if the workload is more, you cannot do. You cannot process, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Similarly, your Oracle BI server, it is the processing unit. Yes?
Yes.
It is the brain of your OBIEE application. See, central processing unit is the brain of the computer, right?
Yes.
Similarly, Oracle BI server is the brain of your OBIEE application.
Yes.
Now, it also has its own limitations, right? Yes?
Yes. Yes.
So, I'll, you know laddus, right? Laddu?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like laddus?
Yeah. Very much.
Very much. So, what I do is, I put 50 laddus in front of you and say, Shanta, you told me that you like laddus. You have to eat all these 50 laddus. What do you do?
Can't eat it. Only one at a time.
Only one at a time. I'll say, Shanta, I'll give you 1 week of time. You should finish all these 50 laddus. 7 sevens are 49. So 1 week means 1 day 7 laddus. So is it possible?
It is possible, but then my husband will say that go every day to gym in the morning and evening.
Okay. Then I'll say, Shanta, I'm giving you 1 month of time. Eat this 50 laddus. 1 month. Easily you can eat. Right?
Yes.
Daily 2 laddus. All 50 laddus will be over within 1 month. Right?
Yes.
Okay. But you see, I'll give you 1 minute of time and give you all 50 laddus and say eat within 1 minute. Is it possible?
No.
You will say highly impossible, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
But I'll do some magic. I'll convert all these 50 laddus into 1 laddu and give it to you and say eat. Within 1 minute you'll eat, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Similarly, in real time also what happens, the data burden will be more on the BI server. Okay. If see, the database size varies from gigabytes to terabytes. Okay. The database size which the BI server can handle. Okay. So to balance this load, see, I will give you 50 kgs of a bag to carry. Can you carry it? You can try it. If you can carry it. Otherwise, you say, no, impossible. I can't carry it. You just throw it away. Right? Yes?
Yes.
But if I give you a school bag of your children, say 5 kgs bag or 2 kgs bag, you can carry it easily. Right? So it all depends on the load there. Similarly, the load of data on the BI server also matters. Okay? Okay. Now, if the load is more, what happens? Let's say there are 200 queries running, SQL queries executing simultaneously. Okay. So the BI server, it's like a load on the BI server. It has to tackle all the all the SQL queries simultaneously, right?
Yes.
We cannot ride on 2 horses at a time. Impossible. Can you do it?
No.
We'll fall down, our legs, hands, everything will break. Right? Yes or no? Yes. So similarly here, so there is a software program in the BI server's memory. The BI server has its own memory. Okay? And in the BI server's memory, there are 2 components. How many components are there?